Hey y'all, I'm Madison, and today I'm going to be giving you some freshman advice. The first thing that I want to say is you will most likely have different friends. Think about it, there are going to be maybe 2,000 or more people in your school, and that's going to be a lot more than middle school. And you're going to be exposed to different friend groups, different types of people, different religions, ethnicities, everything. And so you're going to start seeing where you more belong and who you get along with, because you're not going to be in such a tight bubble anymore. At the same time, don't be obsessed with having a friend group. I know that a lot of friend groups at my school are superficial, and personally for me, I just kind of had friends from here, there, here, there, here, there, because when you kind of stick to one group, it blocks off opportunities to get to know more about yourself and what you like to do and stuff. So honestly, don't be obsessed with having a friend group. If you naturally hang out with this specific group of people, then that's great if it works for you, but it's not High School Musical. And you guys are probably looking at me now, and I'm about to say this, and you're probably gonna be like, who is she to talk about this? Don't stress about your appearances. Now, I personally love wearing makeup, but I never wore it to school because, especially waking up at 6 o'clock, I was not going to wake up and put on a full face and always have the coolest hairstyle. I woke up, I already had my hair down from the day before, and I probably put on some mascara and filled in my eyebrows, and I was out the door. So if you have the time and you really care about how you look, then go ahead, go for it. But you have to remember that you're waking up at 6 o'clock or whenever. I know some schools you gotta wake up at 5. And so if it's actually mentally draining you to put on a full face of makeup just so you look good at school, it's okay. It does not matter that much. Just make sure you look presentable, and that's as far as you should go if that's all you're comfortable with. So this is gonna sound a little corny, like I have a principal standing over my shoulder right now as I tell y'all this, but tell someone if you're being bullied. If you're actually, if you're severely being bullied by someone, if your self-esteem is going down, it's definitely okay to get rid of your ego and talk to an adult about it, okay? We need to stop this stigma of being a little kid and being a wuss because you simply need help. And talking about egos, having a big one is not cool. No one thinks that you're cool, and if you're around a friend group that is like encouraging this behavior, then you need to leave them. If you know anyone who is encouraging you to be disrespectful, rude, being the bully, honestly, where is that going to get you in life? I've never understood that, and I think we need to leave this mindset of being above everyone behind. Just stop. Like, big egos are not attractive, they're not cool, no one wants to be friends with you. Talking about being cool, I need to say this because you're not going to be cool. You're either 14 or 15. You are the underdog. You are at the very bottom tier of high school. While the upperclassmen, and when I say upperclassmen, I don't even mean sophomores, because I'm about to be a sophomore, and even I know, like, no one really cares as much as you think they are. Like, really, the only people who actually get the buzz around the school and, like, people really have heard of are the juniors, and they're, like, up here, and then the seniors are up here, and the sophomore and the freshmen, they're like right there in their own little category. Okay, the only way you're gonna get recognition is if you're like a quarterback on the football team or something like that. Like all this talk about, oh, freshman year is going to be so crazy, you're gonna have to adjust to it, you're gonna have to do this and that, this and that. Calm down. It is freshman year, like I said at the beginning of the year. Don't go crazy. Grades do matter. They do. Like, they matter, they are grades. But at the same time, if it is actually giving you anxiety because you are overworking yourself and you're setting a standard that's up here, but you can only reach right here, then you need to lower the standard for yourself. And I get like, oh, my parents are strict and stuff. Okay, would you rather get fussed at by your parents or be depressed every night because you don't have an A+, you have an A-? I know it seems crazy, but grades matter, but your mental health is way more important, and you need to worry about that first before you make yourself go crazy. And this I have never understood. Fights. I've never been in a fight. I've never wanted to fight anyone. Okay, that's a lie. But I've never actually done it, is the thing. I've never let it escalate to the point of doing it, because fighting, I've never seen it actually resolve anything. And y'all are probably like, oh yes it has, and make them scared of me or whatever. Okay, it made them scared of you, but did it actually resolve the problem? Did they stop because they wanted to, or because they're afraid they're about to get a black eye? Now, I don't see it. I don't see why people do it. It's just gonna get you in trouble. It's not going to benefit you to fight someone. I'm not gonna talk about like if you're fighting someone because it's like they've been abusive or something like that. I'm gonna just stay out of that. You do what you need to do. But on high school level drama, just fights need to go. They need to go. And this one is going to sound a little insensitive, but do not care about people too much. Do not put everyone on such high expectations and put all of your heart and your emotion and your feelings into them, because like I said, people are changing, okay? You can't expect someone to be your ride or die, especially if you have met them that year. So if you do that, you're going to get hurt. And if you don't get hurt, then lucky you won the lottery. But I'm talking about the majority of people. You have to be realistic. This is high school. The last thing that I have to say is befriend teachers. Like, I don't mean be the teacher's pet. That's weird. Don't be the teacher's pet. That's really annoying too. I hate it when people were like that, because it's just like, that's their personality trait and no one likes that. I do have to say, having at least one staff member, one teacher at the school that you can go to and trust and talk to is always a good idea, because if you have an issue and you want to keep yourself anonymous, you know, you don't want to be seen as weak. You know, the principal might be the person who exposes who you are, and that can cause some problems. But there's this teacher, you know, and they're super nice, and they help you handle the problem without exposing you or something like that. I just think it's always nice to have an adult on your side, because you're a kid. It's nice to have someone of that higher power help you. They've offered extra help, you know, they've been extra nice and supportive and patient with me trying to figure out what it was. So having a nice thing like that will always benefit you. It's not gonna have any negative side effects. So just be respectful towards teachers and staff members. That's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that y'all have a good freshman year. Let's hope that we can all go back to school and not have to worry about Miss Rona. Go follow all of my social medias, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!